The electoral process is the process it takes for a U.S. president to be elected. The votes come from the citizens on Election Day. They arrive at a designated area to cast their votes on paper and are counted electronically. These votes then go to each state's electors of government officials whose physical amount equates to the amount of people the state has in legislature. These electors then generally vote for the candidate that the popular votes sway towards. The popular votes are different from the electoral votes, and even if a candidate wins the popular votes, the electoral ones are the votes that really matter the most in an election, that really get the president the win. These electoral votes are counted up, and in total equal 538. For a president to be elected, they must have at least 270 electoral votes on their side. This scene is not your typical voting sequence, but it depicts the level of direct decision-making one has to go through when voting for their desired leader of the nation.
The role of the modern president, according to Article 2 of the Constitution, Section 1, states that the power, term, and requirements of one president and the vice president are, first, that they each have a 4-year term, and upon election they shall take an oath swearing that they will preserve, protect, and defend the U.S. Constitution. In addition, they must be 35 years old, a natural-born citizen, and have then lived for at least 14 years in the U.S. In addition, the vice president will take on the roles of the president if the president resigns or has an inability to perform his duties or dies.
Section 2 covers the duties of the President. It states that they are the Commander-in-Chief of the Army and Navy, as well as the militia of several states. The President has the power to grant pardons and reprieves for offenses in the U.S. They are also given the power to make treaties as long as 2/3 of Congress agrees. The President has the power to appoint other government officials, such as Supreme Court judges.
In the third branch and section of the roles of the president, it states that the president has the power to bring Congress together.
Come together right now over me.
And whenever he sees it to be fit, he can postpone or adjourn a meeting.
Section 4 covers removal terms. Both the President and the Vice President can be removed from office through impeachment for conviction of treason, bribery, or other high crimes or misdemeanors.
Instead of a mono-presidency, we propose 2 presidents. Maybe 3 presidents. Maybe 4 presidents. Maybe 5 presidents. Even though it may potentially be hard for some of the multiple presidents to get along, we believe that more than one head executive will be very positive for this nation. 3 to 5 executives is the best option for a multi-president system due to the fact that more opinions will be heard. Many more than 5 executives will get too rowdy and crowded, while 2 executives may butt heads too much and not have someone with the same perspectives as them to break it up. Splitting the pressured powers of the president will relieve some stress and allow for level-headed decisions to be put into action. Also, more political views will be reached this way, and more ideas and bills will be tried or passed while they serve in office. If the presidents are reminded of why they are serving, why they are there, then they will not dismiss each other's opinions and fight. They are there to lead a nation, and if this system is tested, it may very well work.
Majesty's a pretty nice girl, but she doesn't have a lot to say. Her Majesty's a pretty nice girl, but she changes from day to day. I wanna tell her that I love her a lot, but I gotta get a belly full of wine. Her Majesty's a pretty nice girl, someday I'm gonna make her mine, oh yeah, someday I'm gonna make her mine.